Welcome friends, it is I, your host LostScarf's, and it's time for the top 10 games of 2013 that I personally played. Now there are a lot of games we played last year, a ton of games, and they were all awesome. I loved everything we played, but this is just going to be the top 10. And if a game you liked is not on the top 10, that does not mean it wasn't awesome to me. It just means these games were also awesome, and I picked these. Nothing against those, but these were also awesome as well. So let's get started. Gunpoint was something new and something different. It was a very fun and interesting game. I really enjoyed the story from start to end. I really liked the dialogue. Music was great. The gameplay was solid. The puzzles of trying to figure out what you need to do to get through these areas was just great. And then you could always come back and see how you could do it better. The upgrades were fun. The main character himself has got to be my favorite character. He was just a very funny character. And the story of what he's going through is also great. Just the idea of he has to go and do this and then erase all this footage about him, and then later on he has to hunt himself in a way, which was a very interesting and funny turn of events in that game. And I cannot wait to see what the creator of that game makes next. A Gunpoint sequel would be fun, or just whatever else they make, because that dialogue, that humor, that interesting story, that art style, that gameplay, everything about it was very fun and interesting, and it was a very refreshing game to play. I'm glad I played it, and that's why it's number 10 on the list. Now, the Stanley Parable is not a game we played on the channel. The reason for this is because I wanted everyone to experience it themselves. It's a very fun game. Maybe I should at least stream it though, because this was a great game to play. It was a very creative idea, very fun. The idea of just you doing something, there's a narrator over the whole thing going on, and you could either follow or not follow the narrator. And then there's this kind of battle between you and the narrator, in a way. It's not really a battle, but just the relationship between the two of you is very interesting. Also, the two doors, the whole crux of the whole thing, that two doors, you go left, you go right, and all the things that happened because of this. It was a very fun game. I enjoyed it a lot. I wish there was even more. It was just so very fun, and I'm glad I played it. I'm glad I played the demo when it came out a long time ago. It was more of a mod, not a demo. And yeah, it was a very fun game, and that's why it's number 9 on the list, and I hope they make more. Pokemon X and Y. Now, the last Pokemon I played before this was Pokemon Red. That was a long time ago. And this game is very refreshing, interesting, and a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Pokemon back in the day, and I'm enjoying this a lot right now. And I got it for Christmas, and I've just played the hell of it. I've played 60 hours on that thing already. I think I'm, as far as I know, halfway through the thing. And it's just a lot of fun to collect them all and just play a Pokemon and do the whole taking care of Pokemon and all the mini games they have. It's very fun. I like it a lot. Very interesting. And it's just somewhere, you know, it just hits a sweet spot with the fun of it, and just the story of it is a little, in some ways, not the biggest fan of it. In other ways, I like the story. I like how it's you and 4 other people. Like, I like that. That's pretty cool. You're a group of 5 instead of it you and some rival. Now it's you, a rival, and a bunch of other people, and that's pretty cool. I like it a lot. I like the whole trading system, how it reaches the internet to all over the place to other people. That is great and fun. And I'm just having a blast with it, and that's why it's number 8 on my list. What can I really say about Shadow Warrior? Such a fun game! Such a mindlessly awesome game. The humor is just, it's crude but hilarious. This is a pretty gory graphic game as well, but it's just so fun and visceral to just tear the ever-loving crap out of everything with a sword. Sword, everything is my policy in that game, and that is the way to go. You only need to use the gun for certain boss stuff, but I just enjoy swording the crap out of everything in that game, and I never get tired of, as you can tell watching the LP right now. I cannot stop swording things. I can't stop laughing. I can't stop flipping out at how awesome that game is, and you can just hear it as I'm playing it. You know darn well I love the hell out of that game for sure. Just having too much fun with it. And I just cannot wait to see what they do in the future. Shadow Warrior deserves a sequel or something in that realm, because that was a very fun game, and I would love to play more of it once I'm done with this one, because I already know, having too much fun, I'm going to want to do more. So that's why it's number 7 on the list. What's not to like about Skullgirls? You have these hot chicks beating the crap out of each other in a combat system that reminds me a lot about Marvel vs. Capcom, but also a lot like Guilty Gear. In certain ways, they're a mix of both of those in that way they do the fighting, and it's very interesting and different at the same time by doing that. The story is great. I was very interested and wrapped up in the story. I wish they did the DLC sooner so I could get more of the story, because there's so many questions that I ask as I play this game and do the story, I want to play these other DLC characters. It's just a fun variety that you play with in this game, and I want to experience even more fun and variety as those characters come out, but they haven't come out yet. It's a very fun multiplayer experience. It's just great fighting with viewers and also with Jinx in this game. And I enjoy it a lot. The only downside to this game is when you fight a pro player, they do a 100-hit combo on you and it just hurts. Oh god. But this is a fun game, a very fun one, and I can't wait to see what comes out of this game in the future with the DLC, so that's why it's number 6 on my list. Deadpool is my favorite Marvel comic character. I've been reading his comics since his inception for so very long. He's been around for a few decades, and he is just hilarious and lethal and very interesting character. They've done a lot with this character, and this game is a game for Deadpool fans. This game does a very good job of capturing the essence of what Deadpool is in so many ways. The combat can be a little repetitive, but by the nature of the humor and everything that's going on there, it's enough not to care about that. You have so much hilarious dialogue, so many great cutscenes. It was a blast playing this game. You could tell it in my voice how much I enjoyed this game, how much I loved the humor of the game, just how happy I was with this game. The writing was sharp, the cutscenes were so excellent. Combat could have been better, of course, but it was too much fun I couldn't stop playing this game. I could not. I just loved every freaking minute of this game. And that is why it's number 5 on my list. That's right, Saints Row 4 is number 4 on the list. And this game is so unbelievably over the top, so very fun, crazy as balls. It is just a very fun game to play. If you loved Saints Row 3, you would enjoy a lot of Saints Row 4, that is for dang sure. And what's nice about it is it does pay homage to the old Saints games as well, bringing back characters and story elements from there as you play this game, and it's just so dang fun. It's an incredibly, amazingly fun game. Just laughing all the time or being amazed by something you do. They put so much work in this game to make it so fun and awesome, and it's just great. And there's just so much you can find in there to have more fun with it. And I just could not stop playing this game. Me and Jinx played a lot of this game, and we enjoyed ourselves so dang much. And that is why it's number 4 on the list, because it is just a laugh riot, and they keep adding more stuff to it. The Saints Save Christmas thing is dominatrix, and they're going to probably add more to it. It's just great. So I'm glad I'm playing it. I'm glad they're making more for it. Welcome to the Stolska! That is right, Papers, Please is number 3 on the list. Why is Papers, Please number 3? Because, come on, it is Papers, Please too dang fun to play, people! Too dang fun to play, especially what we've done to this game ourselves. Oh god, I love playing this game. It's really fun. I really like what we've done to the game. And it just made it so much more fun to play it. This game is very refreshing. It's a very different idea on how to play a game. It was very intriguing. I was really interested in what was going to happen in this story. What was going to happen to the character, his family. I was concerned for their safety the entire way through. This is a game that does a lot with less. Like, less is more with this game. You're just this guy hitting passports, but so much goes on around you and you make choices that affect so many things. And it's just this amazing game. And I love what we've done with it ourselves as well. It's just so much fun. This is a very special game, and I'm glad I played it, and I am glad we've done so much with it. I can't wait to see what we do with it in the future. I can't wait to see what Lucas Pope makes in the future as well. This is a great game, shows a lot of potential for what can happen in the future. I'm happy, I'm content, and I can't wait to keep playing more of it. That's right, Hearthstone, there it is, right there. Hearthstone is just such a fun card game. I really enjoy it. If you like WoW, of course you'll like that stuff going on there. But the game itself is just very fun, regardless of whether you like WoW or not. Just the interesting ideas of how you play these games. Like, these 9 characters with special abilities. They have cards that only work for them. And there's all these neutral cards you can use. There's these legendary cards that can be very interesting to use. Arena's fun and interesting. It's cool how everyone just has a random thing they can run with. It can go very well, it can go very not well for you. It's a lot of fun there. I like how you can play the entire game without spending any money. You can. It takes a lot of work to do it, but it's doable, and also a lot of luck to open up some cards you really want. But then there's crafting to make cards and things like that. That's the thing that's really great about Hearthstone, is it completely embraces the idea of being a digital card game. Because you do things like crafting and stuff like that, and it just works. And the game feels so deep with all the different combinations of cards you can do in this game. And they're gonna make more cards, and they are patching some of the abilities that these cards can do and stuff like that, and that's just great. I can't wait to see what happens to Hearthstone. It looks like a very bright future to me. I think Hearthstone is going to take the card gaming area by storm, and I cannot wait to see where this game leads to in the future. We'll be playing it for a long time to come, I know that already. I'm enjoying it way too much not to. And that's why it's number 2. That is definitely why it's number 2, because it's just too fun, too deep, and too interesting to me not to have this high on the rank. Divinity Dragon Commander, that's number 1, alright. And why is it number 1? Well, I'm a fucking dragon! Exactly, that's why it's number 1. Oh man, you knew this was going to be number 1. This is just such a great, complete game. There is so much going on in this game. So many different styles of gameplay going on at one time. You got the political intrigue going on with your choices of what you do, which affects everything else in the game. You're talking to your generals, which when you talk to them, you affect what happens to them and other things that happen in the game. You have your wife, which also affects things. Then you have the map of the game where you choose where you put your soldiers at. And then finally the battles as the dragon. And you are OP as hell, and it is so very fun. Oh my god, is it so fun to be the dragon. So interesting. And the character design, everyone just looks so cool. The writing is so good and spot on. It is amazing. I freaking love Short Fuse. That guy's great, but he is horrible. He is horrible. And they do a good job of making you go, damn, that's messed up. Same thing for the other characters. There is just, every character is special. Every single character is special. And there's just nothing I can take away from that game. That was a very fun game. I personally would give it a 10. There is nothing about that game I could complain about. I enjoyed it too damn much. I think maybe I was too OP in the game, maybe that'd be a complaint. Then again, there are other difficulties which probably would make me less OP, so maybe that would balance it out. But I will never be able to say enough about that game. That was a very fun game to play. The story was great, the dialogue was great, the music was awesome, characterization. There is nothing to complain about besides the fact I could not get with the redhead. Oh man. Oh, such an awesome game. That really is. That is number 1. That is definitely number 1, because there is nothing I can take away from that game. Negative. That was just a fun game. And if you haven't played it, you gotta play that game. That is so much fun. If you haven't watched the LP, you gotta watch that. That was a blast to watch for myself and to play it and everything. That was just such a special game. And that's why it's number 1 for me. So there's my top 10 list. Now, like I said before, if the game you really liked isn't on my list, that doesn't mean I don't think it's an awesome game. It's just that these games are also awesome. We all have different tastes, of course. It was just, there's so many great games out there. Played a lot of them. I am happy to be alive. There's so many great games to play. Just because I didn't list it doesn't mean I didn't enjoy the hell out of it. And who knows what we're going to play in 2014. I can't wait to do it already. We got a lot of time to play a lot of games. And man, oh, we're going to enjoy them all together, aren't we? Alright. That was the list. I had fun making it. Hope you had fun watching it. And that's what's all about, isn't it? Having fun. Thanks for coming by, and see you next time.